I'm so excited to be here with you, Tiffany, because we at MeWe Fairs are hosting you, offering this great experience next Saturday, July 18, and it's Upgrade Your Frequency with Galactic Allies. So tell me a little bit, tell us all a little bit, what is this experience about?
It's an absolute honor to be here with you, Laureli. Thank you so much for having me. Really, this journey is about connecting to our highest selves. And how do we do that? By clearing anything that's not ours, connecting in with our highest connection to source, and really getting to know ourselves and getting to know our guides. Many of our guides, you've probably been hearing them, you've been experiencing them all your lives. Many of them are galactic. My grandmothers have come through as galactic beings. And believe me, at first, I was not fully accepting of that. I did not grow up believing in aliens or ETs or whatever you would like to call them. I call them off-worlders because they have human consciousness the same as we do. They just are in different types of bodies, which look a little bit different. And we're galactic too. We come down here and we borrow these earth bodies, but we're still connected to these other aspects of ourselves, which is where learning about our own multidimensionality is a huge step in connecting with our highest selves and getting to know who we truly are.
Has just about everybody had a different life experience as an off-worlder or just some people?
Hmm. Tricky question. I think everybody's individual. Um, I have met some who were solar consciousness. So they came in as they had been either a star or a planet. Like there's a whole bunch of different options for soul origin. I get a ton of people from angelic realms. I do get a lot of people who have had many galactic experiences. Yes, I would say most of us are galactic because we're not just these little Earth uh, meat bodies that we're borrowing. Like these are borrowed suits that we come down here and we play these characters to have an experience, but we're still having experiences off world too. I know for myself, I am living a whole bunch of other parallel lives at the exact same time as this character of Tiffany. So when you really get to connect with all these other parts of yourselves and connect with who you were in past lives, you start to see a theme. You start to see, like, oh, they described me the exact same way in 5 different past lives on Earth over the last 1,000 years. Okay, I'm seeing a signature of who I am on the core. And that was when I really, things shifted for me. I started to see myself through others' eyes, who I am to other people, how I've shown up in other lives here on earth. And I realized I'm still the same. I'm still the same person. Um, they describe me as like I come out when I'm come into feminine lives, I'm super feminine, but I'm also very masculine. Well, in this lifetime, I grew up with 3 brothers. I was the girl wearing a prom dress out in the mud with the boys. Like I was very prissy. My dad would call me prissy, but very masculine too. And so, in a lot of these other past lives where I was in different leadership positions, I came off as this very poised, graceful woman who was very masculine and could command an army. It's when you see all of your lifetimes in multiple different areas, like I saw myself geographically all over the world, but still described the same way, it kind of gave me this settledness within myself about who I am. And that is the big thing I would like to give to all of you is how do you connect in with who you really are? Not this misconception of what people think you are or the character you're playing or what the ego says you might be in this lifetime. Who are you on a soul level? You should know that. Or I feel like we should all have that opportunity to connect with that part of ourselves to really know this is who I am and no one else can shake that ever again.
Yeah, I feel like when I know who I am, I'm so much better able to live what that is here and not
Yes.
have other things in the way. I want to list off, it's going to be a 3 hour event. So I want to list off the three components of what you'll be doing. And then, yeah, maybe you could share a little bit more about what they are. So the first hour, we're going to be doing Galactic Awakening and Soul Remembrance. So remembering who you are and opening the portal. The second hour is Galactic Healing and Frequency Upgrades, releasing what no longer serves. And then hour three is embodying your galactic gifts and mission, becoming the frequency. And I know that in planning this, we talked about how people will come in at different stages of
Mhm.
connectedness with their galactic experience. And so people will they'll zoom in at different sections in the hour.
Each person will receive what they need. We're all at different stages, but that doesn't make anyone better or worse than anyone else. It's just what our souls have chosen for our specific journeys. When you arrive, the first hour is really getting to understand the different concepts, the different techniques, like understanding the languaging and the terms of what we're about to do. But I'm going to bring kind of an entourage of benevolent guides and beings with me. They're with me all the time, pretty much everywhere I go. Um, they would love the opportunity to connect with all of the members of the audience. If people are ready, they will see different beings showing up, assisting them. We're going to work on chakras, we're going to work on clearing things, but our galactic friends and guides are going to come in and be with us. That's a big part of what we're facilitating here is the connection to these guides and clearing things that might prevent you from seeing or hearing or connecting with them more fully. I hope that answered your question. Please redirect me if it didn't.
No, I think that's great. And so if people are watching the video right now, I want to say too, I just put it in my name. They can come find out more about the event at mewefairs.com. That's MEWEFAIRS.com. This event is right there on the front page. So if you want more information. And let's see, I guess can you share like how much of it's going to be dialogue and how much of it will be meditation experiences and energy work? And like, can you share a little more of like what, yeah.
Well, there will be some teaching, like you're in a class with some handouts to explain different concepts and, give everyone something to walk away with. I know that it can be a lot of information, so I don't want to overload. So we're going to do some handouts and some guided teaching of classes, but we will be doing some different processes where I'm asking you to quiet and taking you through different grounding techniques, taking you through a chakra meditation where the guides are assisting with clearing 70D Arcturian Reiki is something that I have been giving for the last several years. We will have Arcturian friends assisting with frequency. So I don't know as far as the exact split up of time.
Mhm.
The first hour, I would think, or at least the first 45 minutes, is going to be getting to know everyone, getting to know me, getting to know why we're here, what we're doing. As we go into the second hour, it's going to be more of releasing, looking at our inner children, looking at what each of us needs as an individual to become whole. And then moving in for that last hour, doing higher frequency stuff once we've cleared. So everyone's going to get cleared. We're going to clear any spirits, hitchhikers is what I call them, any entities or spirits that are in your field impacting you. Those will all be cleared in that first hour. Any cords that you have with other humans, if they are unhealthy, they will get cleared. Any curses or magic attached to each human being, those will be cleared. All of the basic things that impact a human to be confused about what's theirs versus what's other people's, all of that is going to be cleared for each member of the audience. And then there will be some Q&A towards the very end in the last hour, so that if you really do have questions about anything I've said, I want to make sure those are answered and that you walk away feeling like you understand what we've done today or that day. Even if you don't fully understand it in your consciousness, you feel good about the information you've received. So quite a bit will be in and out of meditative type processes, but it won't be the whole time. And it will be kind of appropriate for, the audience. I'll gauge when we get on there what people's levels are, and we'll just go from there. Hope that
Great,
answers.
great. I'm going to mention just a little bit more logistic stuff. So this is being offered 2 times next Saturday, July 18. It's going to be offered at 9 a.m. Pacific time, which is noon East Coast time, and also at 3 p.m. Pacific, which is 6 p.m. East Coast time. So 2 options of when you can join us. And it's sliding scale. You can choose what you pay. We also have a lower price that's available for BIPOC folks and seniors and people that just need a little financial support right now. So some options so you can join us. We're hoping to have a nice big group. Maybe what's the difference of working in a field together with a group of people together? Because I know doing all kinds of processes, it's really important to be in a group.
The really cool thing about being in a group is that we kind of all shield each other. We create this very large sacred space. And that is something we will do in that first hour when we're first 15 minutes, really, is we will be clearing any hitchhikers and creating a sacred space so that we are all in this kind of, I would say, protective bubble, just for a visual, so that we're all raising our frequency together as a collective. And then in that last hour, we can also all pray together to raise the collective energy of the earth. That's something I do every day personally, is praying over the humans of the earth, the animals, the plant life, the oceans, all of it, Mother Earth herself. That's something we can do collectively. And when we all stand up together, the power is immense, not only for ourselves, but for each other and for our collective energies on planet Earth. It's beautiful.
Is there anything you want to share about just a bit about your history and how you started doing this work and just some of all the different things that you do?
Well, yeah, I'll share a little bit about that. I grew up in a very religious cult environment, and I was taught not to believe in ETs, aliens, ghosts. I was very much afraid of demons or even other churches, because my family taught me that other churches were of the devil or of Satan's world, is what the phrasing was. So in my adult life, I had to do a lot of work to be the person I am today. I started asking my guides maybe several years ago, 3, 4 years ago. I asked them to show me narcissists before they hurt me, because I had been through a string of relationships that really just broke my heart. And I was like, come on, guides, you guys got to show me these people sooner. Like, give me an alarm system or something. So I asked to see narcissists, and what I saw instead were entities. That's what the guides showed me. They showed me entities wrapped around people or in their field, whispering things to them. They showed me that all of the behavior from these narcissistic or harmful people, which is how I viewed them, as harmful people to me, they showed me that they were unhealed humans with spirits in their fields. And that was how I found compassion for all of humanity. I started seeing ETs 5 years ago. What year are we in? No, 6 years ago. My mom sent me a video about an Andromedan starseed, and she's like, Tiffany, this girl on the video, she's you. She's like, she looks like you, talks like you. So I'm watching this video, like, yeah, whatever. My mom sends me a lot of videos. And so I'm watching this, and it's an Andromedan starseed girl, and she's got long brown hair, and she talks like me, and she acts like me. And I'm like, I'm on TV. And then I became obsessed with all things starseed. I went to a galactic convention in the summer of 2021, and I met a whole bunch of really famous galactic channelers. One of them said she was going to lead an Arcturian meditation. She said, well, we've got a bunch of Arcturians in a spaceship, in the skies above us, and I'm going to invite them into this cabin. Well, I was still a skeptic at that time, and I thought, oh yeah, sure you are. Well, I closed my eyes like a good girl. I'd been meditating for many years, and so I just went into meditation, and I just said, can I see you? Very innocently. And they showed me, and I was like rubbing my eyes, like, did I just see that? I went outside and I was like Googling what's an Arcturian look like. Like, did I just see that? Oh yeah, you did. So ever since then, I have been seeing different galactic beings. They show up everywhere I go. Uh, I'm very much connected with the beings of this planet. We have many friendly ET type groups on this planet right now that have been kind of hidden from us. They're just in another dimension. When you raise your frequency to a high enough level, you will see it and feel it too, which is really exciting. I'm a 24/7 spiritual ghostbuster and galactic channel. This is everywhere I go. They bring people to me. I can't believe it half the time. Like, did that just happen? But every day, all day long, miracles. And I'm in and out of the spirit world pretty much every day, all day long. So I don't know. You know more about me, Lorelei. Maybe if there's something you would like me to tell them that I'm forgetting, you can.
No, this is great. I want to say if people want to learn more about you, in addition to looking at the event, they can go to intuitivetiffanyRose.com, which you've got on your screen. Did you want to share also some of the other ways people can find you and just talk briefly just about the range of all the things you do because you help people in so many different ways.
So I am on Facebook and Instagram, although I'll tell you I'm not super fast on socials. You're better off to go to my website and just text me if you really have a question or send me an email. All of that's on my contact page of the website. What was the other part of the question?
Just do you want to give people an idea of just the range of all the things that you
Oh,
do because you
gotcha.
help people in so many ways?
So I am a galactic astrology practitioner. It's quantum soul guidance and galactic astrology. So I have the ability to pull galactic astrology charts to kind of map where you've been across the cosmos, most recently and in your ancient past. That there's lots of different sessions on my website, digital or on Zoom, for galactic astrology. I also have sessions on my website that are about a combination of your Western astrology, your human design, and your galactic astrology. So then you get a really full feel of who am I and who is this soul that the character is connected to. What else? Inner child healing. I coach on spiritual hygiene. How do you keep your energy clear? That is one of my. It's really.
Oh, we just had a funny little glitch. Let's see if you come back quickly. Is it on my end or your end?
About teaching people how to clear their own energy.
Sorry, Tiffany, we're having a weird little glitch with technology, so I can't tell what's happening. If I'm having trouble hearing you or not. Okay,
It
let's
glitched
see.
for
I
you
think
before it glitched for
I
me. So
know, no, like, okay, but we're back now, so I can hear you now. You were telling people to look at your website and that you talked about the galactic astrology and then you wanted to talk about something else.
yeah, so I was saying I can do galactic astrology charts, I can do human design, Western astrology, but I can also work with your inner children. I astral travel and help people reconnect with inner children that they've left behind in various places, and that's really important work to becoming whole. Spiritual ghost busting. I'm also a business coach. I can build websites, graphic design, Etsy, galactic art. I make tons of galactic art. Um, I do a lot of different things. So you probably just want to look through the website and see. And I'm always adding new things too. They tell me like you need to add this. Okay.
That's
I work
great.
on
Yeah.
people's bodies and remove implants and different attachments
Mhm.
from ETs. Not just ETs, there are some nefarious races, but from entities and just different beings in the spirit world. Misguided is what I would say. Not like they're trying to be necessarily evil, they're misguided.
Yeah. Great. And I want to mention too, if people are interested in taking the course with you on Saturday, which I'm hopeful that they are, if they want to do other work with you too, they can get 50% off the astrology charts, the galactic astrology charts, and private sessions if they sign up within about 24 hours of the course. So yeah, if you want to work with Tiffany, come to the course and then you'll be all set and ready to do more at a lower cost. Oh yeah, go ahead.
My guides were
Mhm.
very specific to offer half off to all of the attendees because that's really the goal, is to help each of you connect. So if you feel like you would like more help than what the class offers, that's why we're offering the half off. It's really, really for you.
It's great. It's great. Just are there any other messages that any of your guides or any of the other beings with you want to share about this experience? And
I'm seeing a galactic friend that looks like it has a lion's head, but it's not white. So it's not the White Lion Brotherhood. It's a Lyran warrior. Not sure if like it's more like giving me an impression. It's not words that I'm hearing. Come one, come all. We are waiting for you. That's a very simple message.
Yeah, come
I
one,
think
come
more
all. We're
so,
waiting for
I think
you.
more
Yeah,
so they're saying that if you don't give them permission to help you, they care very much about free will, and they're not going to come interfere in your life without your permission. So by showing up and saying, yes, I want to connect with you. Yes, I want your help healing. That is what they're waiting for.
great, great. Well, I'm excited to be with you this coming Saturday, July 18, either at 9 a.m. Pacific time or at 3 p.m. Pacific time for 3 hours of this process. So excited to be together. And if you've been watching our video, there'll be a link connected to this, and you can look at MeWeFairs.com, click on the image for this video, and you'll get all the details. The image for this course, you'll get all the details. Thanks so much, Intuitive Tiffany Rose. I'm excited to be with you.
Thank you. Thank you. Bless you all.